We're in a close contest here between division rivals. And guys, do players reach a little deeper in these matchups, or should they maybe?
Hey, no doubt about that. A win against a division rival is much more valuable. In fact, in addition to gaining a game in your win column, you're also putting them one more behind in the loss column, which guarantees that your position in the standings is always improving. At the end of the season, it's these divisional rivals that you are measured up against, so absolutely, these are the games you definitely want to win.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So coming to the plate, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 5. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. They get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard.
Leading off for the Jays.
Bottom of
the right fielder, Derek.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a.
Number 56, Jonathan.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Right side. Torres scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter.
Striding in, Reese McGuire. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Reese McGuire goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. No balls and 1 strike. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get it.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. New inning set to get underway. Ready for another chance. Luke Voigt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 25 for him on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
They still have the bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. This one also hit deep to left field. Gurriel is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Ready once again, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak roller right side. Shaw gloves it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batter.
Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Yankees 3, the Jays 0. So striding in, Cavan Biggio. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Cavan Biggio.
Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Cavan Biggio is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed, 1-1. This is foul right side. One out, nobody on. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. So one division rival gets a step up on another in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matty, they do, and that's a lift for them. But, you know, the loser's going to get some chances at revenge because rivals within this division face each other quite a bit.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. 19 times in a season you take the field against teams in your division. So these teams will be very familiar with each other by the end of the season. Let's hope they give us a lot more good games like this one.
So stepping in, Torres, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Left field and deep. Back goes Calhoun. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And that's off the left field wall. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-5 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Giancarlo Stanton now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Willie Calhoun. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. One pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Grounded to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Into the box, Danny Santana, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. 5 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres brings it in, and there are 2 away now. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Chased out of his zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
And it's fouled away. A pause, and the 0-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Number 16 will stay in the ballgame.
This game's defensively for the Rangers. Now playing lefty, number 16.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Odor to first, and Guzman to complete the double play.
The center fielder, number 11.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner. Line towards center field. Santana is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Yankees retired on just... Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will pinch hit here, and he...
For the Rangers, number 9, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Aroldis Chapman.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. He'll come into play here at .319. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Line to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Anderson in 0-2 hole here. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fouled off. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. And another foul ball. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. From the stretch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Texas down to their final strike in this one. He struck him out, and the Rangers are gone here this evening. So the Bronx Bombers have mostly been a study in consistency this season, and with the trade deadline just around the corner, they've got a comfortable division lead to show for it.
And it's a testament to this team's character and focus. They've had their eye on the prize from day one, and what little adversity they have faced this season has been handled with the poise of a champion.
Totally agree, D-Roll. This team has a strong sense of who they are. With a nice little cushion at the top of their division, they could be really hard to chase down.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. He's set and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
One gone here in the Yankee seventh, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they... Ready to begin the eighth. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Stanton coming on, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled.
Chad
Green is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Pitching for the New York Yankees, number 57, Chad.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Green is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Andrelton Simmons goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's Tommy La Stella now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
0-1. Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
The 0-1 offering. Hit to first. Oh, he makes the stop. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a... Ty Buttrey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31.
Bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
What a momentum shift right there. Now the visitors are down to their final 3 outs. You can bring your big boy in to close this one out.
Now batting, right fielder, Tyler Wade.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. Hit well on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Kenan Middleton will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. That's smoked, but right into the shift. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning.
Leading off for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Chapman, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Behind 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Albert Pujols swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Angels down to their last strike. And he spoils another one off to the right here, and will do it again. Still 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at-bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
And he struck him out, and that'll do it for the Angels here this evening. Well, guys, we mentioned earlier that the trade deadline is almost upon us. Do you look for this team to be active as a buyer?
Matt, in this day and age, any team with any kind of hopes at a postseason run has to be considering adding a piece or two, because if you don't, you're losing a step to those teams that are making upgrades. On the other hand, you don't want to be trading away very many valuable prospects unless you're pretty sure your team is a serious contender.
Yeah, and the other thing to make sure is that the player or players you are acquiring are actually going to come in and make you a better team. It's not just about making moves to make moves, but those are the things that GMs have to figure out this time of year.
Well, in case you missed the memo, Jonathan Scope is about to make his debut in his brand new uniform.
Yeah, and they're hoping his presence is going to give them a little extra boost for the rest of the season. We'll see what kind of impact he has on this team.
Yeah, he was just traded for in the hopes of bolstering this lineup heading into the back stretch of this season. So we'll see what he can do for this club.
Yeah, and mid-season additions like this one have become...
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight has suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run homer for Jonathan Scope. Career homer number 149. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks.
The batter, the center fielder, Aaron Hey, your pace right now.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Popped up. Devers is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and so 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Schoop. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Well, they got great production at the plate from him in his debut with his new team.
They sure did. It's so huge to have a game like this after being traded. It just makes it so much easier to settle in and hopefully have a bunch more games like this one.
Jose Iglesias is in the lineup after they beat the clock to acquire him just before the trade deadline.
Yeah, and he's got 2 months to prove it was the right move, Matty. Big at-bats down the stretch could turn a late pickup into a local legend.
No doubt about it, D-Ward. I'm sure they're going to give him a lot of chances to make an impact. A new guy like this in the lineup could bring some life to that offense.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's his first hit in his new uniform. That has to feel good to get that out of the way.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
On the bag, on the bag.
And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan. And with it, the inning is over. Next up for the Red Sox,
Now
Rafael
batting,
Devers.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Iglesias is there. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Some of our one out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Make the turn.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. D-Roll, both teams in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Labor Torres.
1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit.
Turn, round it, round it.
The relay. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Digging in, Jose Iglesias.
Now
2
back.
hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Jose Iglesias.
On the ground to the left side. Devers has it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Jose Iglesias. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Iglesias.
Here comes the first pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Pick it up, pick it up. That's it.
Hey, D-Roll, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Torres.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this kind of 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive.
Now to the plate, Jose Iglesias. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled away.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
Line drive to center field.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring.
Bradley
Go
is going to
hard.
have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yank. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr.
Bradley Jr.
Ground is short. Iglesias is up with it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Sox leave 1. Well, they got great production at the plate from him in his debut with his new team.
They sure did. It's so huge to have a game like this after being traded. It just makes it so much easier to settle in and hopefully have a bunch more games like this one.